Welcome back to Spring Hill Now. My name is Rebeca Marroquin. Today we'll update you on the latest of Spring Hill athletics, bring you news of what is happening around the town, and give you your weekly weather forecast. But first, I'm going to take you around the hill. Our top story for today, Spring Hill College is now under a new alcohol policy that has placed further restrictions on underage drinking and the use of open containers by students on campus. The new policy states that carrying open containers of alcohol in public on college property is prohibited, except during approved college events and only in designated areas. In addition, the policy also prohibits students to possess and/or consume alcohol in the presence of any person under the age of 21. However, Director of Student Involvement Mike Freyaldenhoven stated that this language is not aligned with the intent of the alcohol policy and is not reasonable. He went on to explain that he has recently requested to eliminate the language from the Code of Community and Residential Standards to avoid confusion. A full text of the policy can be found on BadgerWeb under the Code of Community and Residential Standards. If you have any questions regarding the policy, you may contact Mike Freyaldenhoven at mfreyaldenhoven@shc.edu. The 24-hour lab in the library will be closing at regular library hours until further notice. This change comes due to safety concerns regarding students using the after-hours entrance while construction for Einstein's Bagels is underway. We'll make sure to update you with any changes. Students may now check out sports equipment from the Recreation Center. Available equipment includes basketballs, tennis rackets, spike balls, and discs for a game of disc golf. If you would like to check out any equipment, simply go to the front desk of the Rec Center. In more news regarding the Rec Center, fitness classes are once again being offered for free on campus in the dance studio. Classes include yoga, Zumba, and even boot camp. Classes began on October 3rd and will continue throughout the rest of the semester. See the Rec Center front desk for more information on the days and times of the classes. Spring Hill Students for Life group are hosting a Golf for Life event to raise money to attend the annual March for Life in Washington, D.C. The outing is scheduled for Saturday, October 8th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., and the cost will be $75. If you have any questions, please contact Ashlyn Adams at shcstudentsforlife@gmail.com for more details. Calling all creative Spring Hill students. Public Safety is holding a t-shirt design contest to create the new shirts that will represent our Department of Public Safety. If you would like to participate, there are a few guidelines. All designs must be appropriate, and the designs must be turned in before Christmas break. Winning designs will be announced after Christmas break. If you would like to enter, email submissions to Lori Rowland at lrowland@shc.edu. Are you interested in research and how the human mind works? Would you like access to real-world research opportunities? If so, then you should consider a major in psychology. As a psychology major at Spring Hill, you will be prepared for graduate training in clinical, counseling, school, and a wide variety of experimental psychology programs. Graduates will have the opportunity to directly apply their education to a variety of mental health fields. In addition, the psychology program at Spring Hill College provides courses supporting the nursing program as well as a certificate program in gerontology. Also, psychology majors have the opportunity to be a member of the prestigious honor society, Psi Chi. Students must be enrolled as a major or minor in a psychology program and have a minimum 3.0 GPA average for psychology courses to be accepted. If you're interested in this major, contact the head of the Department of Psychology, Dr. Roy Simpson, for more information. That is all for Around the Hill. However, there's a lot of news regarding Spring Hill College athletics. Here's Molly Griffin with more.
Thank you, Rebecca. An exciting week this week for sports with some personal interviews and a chance to mark your calendars for the busy month of October. But first, some updates on this past week's game results. On Wednesday, women's soccer played at home against the University of North Alabama. Unfortunately, they could not bring home the victory. Our Spring Hill golf team picked up the slack as the men took the championship at TP Louisiana. On Monday and Tuesday, women's golf placed 7th at the Cary Classic. Women's volleyball beat Loyola University this past Wednesday 3-1. Now mark your calendars for October 14th at 4 p.m. Women's volleyball is putting on a Bumpin' for Baton Rouge fundraiser to raise money for the flood relief efforts. 16 teams will be competing in a tournament-style play, including a faculty member on each team. Live music, food, and drink will all be provided, so make your way to the Jim and Betty Walsh sand courts. That same night at 11 p.m., Midnight Madness kicks off in the Arthur Outlaw Recreation Center to give you a chance to meet your men and women's basketball teams as they prepare to tip off their seasons. Admissions is free and the event includes a DJ, free food, three-point contest, dunk contest, fan contest, rival prizes, and performances from SHC Cheer and Dance. Here's what captains Chase Shellman and Jared Holland had to say about the event and the season ahead. Everyone around school talking about this Midnight Madness coming up. What do you guys hope to accomplish for this event?
We hope to bring out a big crowd and kind of showcase what we're going to do and what we're trying to do for the season and bring in a good environment to get everybody ready for the season.
Very nice. Jared?
Same thing as Chase said, just bring out a good crowd and show everybody the new talent that we brought in.
Very nice. So you have a bunch of these contests going on. Which contest are you guys the most excited about?
I'm participating in the dunk contest, so I'm most excited about that.
Have you been practicing?
A little here and there.
All right, and your contest, Jared? Anything in particular?
I'm pretty excited about the three-point contest, beating our best shooter, Jack Morrissey.
Oh, competition. All right, so you both are sophomores and captains, so you have this young leadership. How are you guys expecting to lead the program?
We need a big step up this year. We had a rough year last year, and we're excited to start it off this year. We got a lot more talent. We're trying to get everybody steered in the right direction for a good year.
Nice, very nice. And what are your expectations for the year?
Hopefully just more than 9 wins as last season, obviously. Getting the freshmen in the right rhythm of the program and just laying the foundation.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys. We look forward to tipping off Midnight Madness with you and cheering you on for the season.
Perfect.
Thanks. The Spring Hill College men and women's cross-country teams ran 2 more excellent races on Saturday at the 11th Annual Foothills Invitational, hosted by Jacksonville State University. Men finished 6th and women finished 5th out of 10 teams. Freshman Spencer Albright shattered the SHC 8-kilometer record, while junior Nicole Koval set the school junior class mark. I had a chance to stop junior Gabby Hantek and freshman David Toops to discuss the recent success and the future of the program. Let's take a look. All right, well, thanks for joining me, David and Gabby. Now let's talk cross country. So here we are with David, and he's a freshman, and you've experienced some quite, big success. You're winning your first meet here on campus and finishing at the top. Did you expect to have this type of success as a freshman?
I really didn't. I just kind of wanted to come into this season with an open mind and just whatever the team does, the team does. And so far, with all the success that the team's having, I can count it as a successful season so far. So.
And is there some type of secret to this success?
Not really. I mean, you kind of just got to put in the hard work each day at practice and keep on working and keep your mind focused, and that's the only real secret to it.
Absolutely. And we have Gabby, who is a junior. You've been here for 2 years, obviously, and you've been able to see the program grow. In what areas have you seen the most improvement?
Definitely in the team element. A lot of people think that cross country is an individual sport, but it really is working together, everybody pushing each other to get through the race and get through the finish line. So that's been really exciting. Brought in a lot of new freshmen this year, and it's been really exciting to see them grow and work together as a team.
And if you had to say an area that needed maybe the most improvement, what would you say that would be?
That is a difficult question. I don't know necessarily about improvement. I guess I would just referring back to the team element. Sometimes there are parts of the race where you can get separated and you lose sight of the girls on your team that are in front of you, and we really just need to work harder to keep sight of each other during the race.
Absolutely. And you have about, I would say, like a year and a half, including this season. What do you hope to see for the future of Spring Hill cross country?
Definitely that conference championship. For the past few years, we haven't been able to compete in it just because of the transition period. But next year, we're super excited to be able to compete in it, and we are really hoping for our team to get that championship.
Well, we are all looking forward to a championship as well, and we will be rooting both of you guys on along with the rest of the cross-country team. That's it for Sports BTV. Back to you, Rebecca.
Thank you, Molly. There's a lot going on with sports and different events on campus in the next weeks, so make sure you check out a few of them. Now we take a look at some events happening outside of school in the city of Mobile. Here's Cassidy Starrett. She will be taking you around the town.
Thanks, Rebecca, and I'm Stuart. With a long weekend around the corner, there's of course many exciting things to do around town. If you're looking for a good laugh, the Governor's Comedy Hour with Krish Mohan plus guests is just for you. Krish is a stand-up comedian who regularly performs at small-town venues and clubs. With his humor, he will definitely bring people to tears. The laughs start tonight with doors opening at 9 p.m. The event is only for people 21 and older, with tickets being $5 at the door, and is held at the Merry Widow in downtown. On September 24th, the Gulf Coast Explorium introduced 2 new exhibits, including It's Always Rock and Roll. This particular exhibit focuses on the work of photojournalist Janet McCosker. Tonight, the Explorium is hosting On Evening with Janet McCosker herself. The famous photographer will be reflecting on her career and discussing her photography collection during this very special one-time only appearance. The event is free and begins at 6 p.m. On Friday night, Lori Ann Armour will be performing at the Listening Room located on St. Francis Street. The Listening Room encourages the people of Mobile to come out and support this local singer-songwriter as she continues to work towards recording her first EP. There's a $12.50 cover charge. The show scheduled to begin at 8 p.m. Glow Rage is coming back to downtown Mobile. On Saturday, Soul Kitchen will be hosting the ultimate paint party experience. Tickets start at $15 and doors will open at 9 p.m. with the party starting at 9:30 p.m. This is an 18 and over event. Just a reminder, coming up on October 13th is the 45th Annual National Shrimp Festival in Gulf Shores. During this 4-day event, there will be live music and, of course, 50 local and regional vendors on the boardwalk and a variety of food. This event runs from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and is free of charge. Mobile Baykeeper is hosting their annual Bay Bash this weekend. The event is a celebration of Mobile Bay and the coastal communities that surround it and features fresh Gulf Coast seafood, live music, and a silent auction. It all takes place next Thursday, October 13th at 5 Rivers Delta Center from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Admission is $35 for members and $50 for non-members, with all proceeds going towards Mobile Baykeepers' effort for clean water, clean air, and a healthy coastal community. As Halloween approaches, be looking forward to one of downtown Mobile's most spookiest events, the Temple of Fear. Live your nightmares and conquer your fears on this haunted tour. Tours start October 24th through the 31st, and tickets are $20. So what are you waiting for? Go online and purchase your ticket today. That is all I have for Around the Town today. Once again, I'm Stuart, and back to you, Rebecca.
Thank you, Cassidy. With all of these events coming up and fall in full swing, let's hope that this southern weather decides to join the season and cool down a little bit. I might have some high hopes, though. Let's check in with Chase and see what he has to say as he brings us our weekly weather forecast.
Thanks, Rebecca. The weather doesn't seem to want to cool down just yet. Today we have mostly sunny skies with a high of 88 and a low of 68. Tomorrow there will be a high of 89 and a low of 68 with sunny skies throughout the day. On Saturday, sunny skies with a high of 90 and a low of 64. And on Sunday, sunny skies again with a high of 84 and a low of 59. And here's the forecast for the upcoming week. That's it for the weather this week. Back to you, Rebecca.
Well, I'm definitely bummed to see a lack of cool weather with fall break approaching, but thank you, Chase. That is all we have for this week's Spring Hill Now. Make sure you tune in for our next segment of Thursdays on the Hill in 2 weeks. I hope everyone has a fun and safe fall break. From all of us here at Badger Television, I'm Rebeca Marroquin. Hasta luego.